A very good day to you, boys and girls. You join me as I am, in just a few minutes, about to arrive home at my dad's house in Cambridgeshire. It's mid-June and this will be the first time I've been home to my dad since Christmas, so I'm quite excited to get there. Now, the last time I came back to England on the bike was not for the best reasons. It was because my dad actually was taken into hospital. He actually had a stroke, which was a bit of a huge shock for all of us. And I want to thank everybody, absolutely everybody, who since then and even recently has been asking how my dad's doing. Thank you so much, everybody, just for your thoughts and just for giving a crap about somebody else's life. It's a really big deal. But to answer everybody's questions and everybody's concerns, my dad is doing absolutely fantastically. He has made a quite simply spectacular recovery. He is not only walking, talking normally, driving, but this is the best bit. Tomorrow, he's actually going to ride his motorbike again for the first time since his stroke, and I get to be there when that happens. So tomorrow morning we're just going to ride along, get his bike MOT'd, maybe go out for a little potter in the countryside. Nothing massive, nothing crazy, just a little gentle ride, just so he can get back on his bike again. I'm really so excited about this. I mean, the greatest overriding factor here is just that he's made such a recovery that he now feels well enough to ride a motorbike, and that's fantastic. It's like I've got my dad back. Right, well, I'm just about home, so I will leave it there for now. But through the magical machinations of wonderful video wizardry, I shall see you bright and early in the morning when we go and get his Zephyr MOT'd. See you then! Ta-ta! Yeah, I'll take it easy. And then he grabs a handful out of the village. Brilliant. Oh, just adjust my mirrors. Oh yeah, that's right. I've only got one at the moment. If you haven't seen the little video of me coming off yesterday, last night in fact, check here to see that. That was a pleasurable experience. I was getting all excited about getting home to see the old chap, and stacked the bike in a Ford. Unbelievable. So we are right now on the way to get the Zephyr MOT'd. It's been sat in his garage for almost a year now. Oh, what's going on here then? Oh, bloody hell. Looks like the spare you've just put on there is incredibly flat, mate. We're away. Well, I didn't see what was up there. Anyway, on with the day, I suppose. Hope everybody involved makes a full recovery. Turning right here. Ford where I stacked it is just up there, which will forever now be my nemesis. I've just realised actually my thumb hurts. Must have landed on that yesterday. But it's right. Nothing as serious as the V-twin Vlogster's finger, which he had to have surgically realigned because it wasn't healing properly after his off. Hope you're doing alright, mate. But my elbow, which I did land on with all of my weight, is remarkably fine. Full movement, a little bit of a sore patch, but no real lasting problems it seems. But anyway, back to the matter in hand. Very exciting to see my dad, stroke victim, miraculous superhuman recoverer, riding his motorbike a year after being in hospital on death's door. It is absolutely fantastic to see it. There he is. Look at his happy little face. Proud of you, Dad. Proper proud of you, you tough old bastard. To be honest, I don't give a flying crap if this bike passes the MOT or not. It's just great to see him on it. And he was so excited. He was like a little kid on Christmas morning, right, getting his leathers and getting his helmet out. He was bubbling like a burst hosepipe. That's it. Stretch its legs. Look at that car behind. That's awesome. Here we are again. Last time we came here was to get Polly the Phaser MOT'd just as I bought the Versys. Quite cool to be here again in completely different circumstances, and with him on that, really happy to see that. Awesome. Anyway, see you in a minute with the result. So there we go. The Zephyr passed its test. And then this beauty rolled in after it. Yamaha RD350. Smelt like pure motoring nostalgia heaven. And just as we thought they couldn't get any older, this has bowled in for an MOT after it. Oh, she's a beauty. Wow. Right, well, fingers crossed for yours.
All the best, mate. Take care.
Picture of elegance as ever. And he's off. Well, look at that. Now the old man's happy as a pig in shit. Brand new shiny MOT. And I guess if you were feeling philosophical, you could argue that being out on the bike again is a brand new MOT for the man himself. Well done, Dad. So now it's a race to the post office to try and tax it. He asked me if I knew if he could tax it online without going to the post office, but the funny thing is, everything's changed since I left. When I left England, it was all tax discs and post offices, and now tax discs are gone, so I see no reason why you physically need to go to the post office. But I just had to say, oh no idea, mate, no idea. Out of the loop. The perception of some people is quite funny as well. Two blokes that bowled up afterwards asked if I was in the queue to have an MOT. Didn't notice that I've got a German number plate and the steering wheel's on the other side, did they? Oh, that was the Queen! Brilliant. That is special. A Queen of England scarecrow. Yep. Confidence is building. So we've got approximately 4 minutes until the post office closes. It's a race against lazy Saturday bureaucracy, and with so much at stake, it's all to play for. It's death or glory, win or nothing. Because if we don't make it to the post office, he'll have to tax the bike on Monday. Dun 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 dun. Oh, that's the chip shop. Dun 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 dun. Is it open? Is it open? Is it open? Looks pretty sharp, doesn't it? Closed. Well, that's that then. Sadly, the riding is over for today. It's a shame. We'll go and try the internet, see how the newfangled kids with their techno wizardry do it. Well, that's a shame. We'll go and see if we can do it on the internet. If not, the rest of the day will quite happily be spent watching 6-year-old storage hunters, 5-year-old mythbusters on Dave. But in any case, absolute wild success, really happy with that. Just so awesome to see my dad back on his bike.
I have to say, this is the first German car that I've ever sat in which doesn't feel like a dentist's waiting room.
So there we have it. Online taxing was a success, so we don't have to be slaves to Woody Banner, a 24 times repeated episode of Top Gear, where Jeremy Clarkson still had colour in his hair and spare notches in his belt. And we get to ride over to the cafe for a nice cup of tea and a bacon bap. That's what life's all about, isn't it? Although it did rain while we were dicking about, so we won't be going through the ford. While I was waiting for my dad to get sorted out, mess with his bike a little bit more, put the mirror back on. Look at that, good as new. It's been an eventful couple of days, ladies and gents. Oh, man down! I know how you feel. Incidentally, huge thanks to everybody who's expressed some kind of concern on Twitter. Thanks so much for that. So many people checking if primarily the bike is all right and then making sure that I'm not too badly banged up as well. Bloody hell, they're like flies. It's like somebody just threw a handful of cyclists at us. So the temperature has taken a turn for the chilly though. I'm very happy about that. Cane away, cane away, cane away. It's going to be my next single, ladies and gents. The slightly doctored Enya song, Cane Away. There he goes. Impatience gets the better of him. I'll get shit about that for being too slow now. Tell him I was, you know, taking it easy for him, and I'll get, yeah, right. You youngsters don't know you're born. So get some bang bang water. Ugh. Ugh, that sounds a bit sexual. Whoa! Oh, I was nearly over again. This entire forecourt, and I put my foot on a piece of wet tread plate. Genius. Look at that though. Very nice. Oh, he's off. Oh, I can taste the coffee and the salty bacony goodness in me chops already. Oh, I need keys, don't I? Put your bloody gloves on, helmet on, assless chaps, everything, and then realise you've got the keys in your friggin' pocket. What are you like? A nice, disgusting, cholesterol-laden, life expectancy sapping breakfast. That's the reason I came to England again. And look at that! Normal service is resumed, it's now raining again. Amazingly, I've been in the UK now for exactly a week, and I haven't got wet once. Because I've done it now. Yesterday I said I've never crashed on the bike, and then an hour later I stacked it, so we shall see which way to go, which way to go. The nice way, it's always the nice way. Amazing, just like usual, couldn't find 7th gear. Shame. Must put a 7th gear in there one day, just to stop me looking like a plonker. Cane away, cane away, cane away. It's going to be a massive hit, I tell ya. Dance floor smasher, yeah? Right, got that out of my system. Let him catch up again. I imagine the grin that he's got in his helmet back there is so big that the cheek pads are touching his teeth. And I can fully understand it. The man had a walking stick and couldn't walk backwards 6 months ago. Couldn't even ride a push bike, and now look at him. I hope when I'm his age, I'm at least 50% as resilient. So there we have it. Absolutely momentous milestone for my dad, that chap in the Power Ranger suit on the Kawasaki Zephyr. 12 months ago in his hospital bed, no real idea what the outlook was. And today, back on his motorbike. Just shows, doesn't it? Stay positive, stick to your guns, and do what you love. Anything's possible. Well, anyway, we now are finally going to go and watch some 34-year-old mega ships and superstructures. So, see you next time. Thanks for watching. Ta-ta!